Hey, welcome back to another day, another vlog. Where's the music? Let's talk about that. Epidemic Sounds has just done a creator, allegiance tag, affiliate link. I've chucked that down below. So if you want to get it, if you've been thinking about Epidemic and joining, click on the link below. You'll give me a free month, which is fantastic. I muchly appreciate it. That'd be awesome. And help out your fellow YouTubers by doing that. If you're going to join up, then click a link. Go through Epidemic. They got some great sounds like this one. Start the show.
You see the drip, yeah, I fit it up. Hop in my car and let's get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I fit it up. Hop in my car and let's get it.
Oh yeah, well, what do you think about that? That's what you can get.
Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
It's time for another day, another vlog. Welcome back. Lots to get through today, guys. Smoke all time here. Finally get a feed and a bit of G fuel to keep me awake for the night. Yum yum. Okie doke. Let's talk fishing. Bassmaster is all over for another year. Our Aussie Carl Jocumsen did a fantastic job. Got an elite series victory, first one ever for an Australian. Amazing. Big congrats again to him. Awesome effort. Really nice guy. 57th place for the season, which is huge. There's like 160, 180 people in that, so a huge effort. Some really good fishermen, some fantastic competition, so just an amazing effort for him. Angler of the Year title come down to the last tournament. Seth Fider won that and got another victory. He's a fantastic fisherman. Did a great job. Some awesome fish got caught at St. Clair. So it was very cool. Scott Canterbury come away with an Angler of the Year victory. 8 points only. Second and third were tied. And Chris Zaldane was, I think, about 12 points off. So it was super mega close at the end there. Congrats to Scott Canterbury. Very consistent throughout the year. Really cool. Had some great comps. Did very well. Always in that top 10, 20 mark. Just fighting to get in there. Never ducked off, which can happen. You only got to have one bad comp and you're pretty much out. So he just super consistent. Fantastic job. My fantasy fishing. I did my first one I've done. I missed one round, which I'm a dickhead. That was round 2. So that cost me at least, I guess, 1,000 points. I sort of averaged that for the year, so I was pretty happy with that. So that was pretty cool. Finished 6,261 place, which is, I think there's like 50,000 people in it. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think I was in the top 79%. So in that top mark, just on the red little border they have, like a little gauge of where you are. I was just on the red, so just near that top echelon, so I'm pretty happy. And I missed a whole round, so I definitely would have got into there if I'd have got that. So very cool, very happy. It was a lot of fun. It's the only one us Aussies can enter, which was pretty cool. The winner on 13,221 points won a $33,000 US boat, a brand new bass boat, motor, the whole trailer, the whole works. Pretty insane, and I think about $5,000 cash as well, so US. So it's definitely worth it. If you're a winner of one of the comps, so if you win that comp and you got the most points per comp, you can win. I think it's $2,500 US. So Bassmaster, get on there for next season. It'll be happening again without a doubt. You can do that. So it was very cool, and I had a ball, and much appreciated Bassmaster for letting us join your competition and have a bit of fun. It was very cool. Right, now we've had the Apple event. We've had a few other things pop out. We've had GoPro the other day, which went really well. We've had a few other things. Microsoft has come out and had their big show yesterday, or the day before, but yeah, all come out yesterday. A heap of new stuff through their Surface range. The Surface 3 laptop in a 13-inch and a 15-inch. It's touchscreen. It's got Intel in it. The 15-inch, that's for the 13. The 15-inch is running AMD chips, Ryzen 5 and 7. So that was a little bit different. It actually didn't look very Apple Mac-ish. Aluminium, nice and skinny, nice and neat and tidy, nothing thing. Trackpad reports are bad. Yet again, no one can touch on the Apple trackpad. The keyboard was really good, which Apple, we all know, is shit at. So yeah, sort of had its good and its bad. It is fairly expensively priced. The top of the range with the AMD Ryzen 7 in it was, I think, $2,500. Yeah, US. That's a lot of coin for that, and it's a 15-inch. It only has one USB-C, one USB port. Yeah, no SD card in a Microsoft one, which is really strange. Apple's, we all know Apple's done it for a while, but Microsoft have gone the same way for that. So that was a bit strange. Pro X tablet come out as well, a big challenger to Apple's iPad. It's a USB-C 13-inch tablet. Nothing really exciting about it. It's just another tablet, another iPad, I guess. Really just competition if you're into Microsoft. Yeah, another option for you to look at, I guess. I guess options good to try and get them to bring their prices down, so that's probably good for Apple as well. So that was there. Now they had some big prototypes out too as well. The Surface Neo and Duo. The Neo is a iPad 360 folding 10-inch quality sort of an iPad. So it's not a folding screen as such like the Samsung Galaxy Fold. It actually does have a pivot, a nice smooth pivot. It can full 360 fold back on itself, so you can have it there and it can fold right back. Like that. Get that? 360. It looked pretty cool. That's running all the latest bits and pieces through Windows 10, all that sort of stuff. Looked like a fairly decent sort of a build quality. Yeah. Again, if it's something you're into, I guess that's what you want. I think I'm still running the iPad Air 2, and as much as I probably want a new one for the pencil, other than that, I don't really use it. I use everything on my laptop. It's really, I want a proper keyboard, because I don't want a little fold out crappy one. It's bad enough getting a crappy Apple keyboard. I'm lucky I've still got my iMac 13, so I've still got the good keyboard. The last thing you want is some fold out thing, so I'm not into that. But and this was a fold out, and it's, yeah, if you want that, get a phone. It's, yeah, I don't really understand that sort of side. I'm not really into the folding things. I'd rather have a laptop. I'm either on the phone where I just want to have a quick look at something, or I'm actually going to go in and work and do proper work, which means I want to spend the time. I don't want a half-ass sort of a iPad-y thingy. iPads are great for movies on planes. Pretty much that's really all they're good for me. So yeah. Now the Surface Duo. There's a little A5, basically like an A5 booklet, exactly the same as the Neo, but just a smaller version of 5. The interesting thing about that, it's running Google Android. So Windows have built a machine. They're a software manufacturer, and they've built this pad, and they're using someone else's software, because they can. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that, on why because it's smaller or what they have to do, or for whatever reason. It's not a SIM card ready phone type scenario. It's still just a pad thing. It's still like a tablet, but for some reason they're using Google or Android. So that was probably the biggest thing I took out. It was a little bit weird to me. I'd love for someone, let me know down below why they would need to do that. Is it because it's so small they can't put their own software in? That's sort of strange, with iPad going back to using the same software as OS, like the proper OS. They're matching all theirs up, so it's all one thing. It's strange that Microsoft is now splitting up to their smaller stuff. So that really didn't make sense to me. I'd love to know why. I haven't really seen anyone else explain that as well, or why they would do that. There's a few people who sort of ask the same questions, like, that's a bit weird. But yes, anyway, it did look pretty cool, good quality, really good stuff like that. Yeah. I guess if you're into Windows, there's a couple more options out there for you to look at. Some really high quality, not your plasticky, epoxy laptops that you sort of get at that lower end. So you've got a few options where it's a little bit better quality and direct through Windows. I know in the States they do have Windows shops. In Australia we don't have any Windows shops. The only one we've got is Apple, so customer service is pretty much put it in a box, send it to someone and get it back. There's no storefront to talk to, so it doesn't really work for us here. In the States, apparently it's really good. I've talked to a few people about that. They reckon they're really good with their shops and customer service. So yeah, maybe they might expand that this year into Australia and try and get some of that market back from Apple. It'd be very interesting to see. Anyway, that's about it. There's a little bit there. There's some few more things coming out tonight, but we'll save them for tomorrow. It's Thursday. It's going to be Friday in the morning tomorrow. So coming into the weekend, the end of the week. Hope you had a good Thursday today. Got most of your stuff done. Get in Friday. Get all your stuff done. Knock off and get the hell out. Have a long weekend. Go away. Go and have a holiday. You deserve it. Go on. Do it. Anyways, that's it for me. I will talk to you tomorrow. If you're going out tonight, don't drink and drive. Stay safe. Get a Uber, Ola, taxi, bus, train, or just stay home and get drunk. Sit in your jocks on the couch. Safe as can be. Bag of marshmallows, pizza. You can't get into trouble doing that. Anyway, whether you're coming, going to work, or going out and getting hammered, have a great night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. See ya.